AKAs, man, they tried to give, and then they had to take it back. Why they do Trick Daddy like that,
Nah, they
dog?
tried to give it.
They tried to get a man the opportunity.
Do you think there was an AI chat box that could have told him that this was not a good idea?
I feel like if we put this idea into the chat bot and say, this is what the AKAs wanted, this is what Trick Daddy music is about, I think they would say, I think that's a bad idea. But
rapper Trick Daddy was kicked off stage by the AKAs at their conference due to the language, lyrics, and comments made by the rapper. Now, everybody is kind of saying you know, Ray Charles could have seen this coming.
Come on.
And no one knows, you know, no one is blaming Trick Daddy for being Trick Daddy.
I'm a big fan of the AKAs. I love the AKAs. Y'all are wrong. Making me agree with Trick Daddy in 2026 is crazy.
It is crazy.
Against a historic sorority that's supposed to represent excellence.
Here's the thing. Did I tell you I seen Trick Daddy in person?
No.
So I went to a FAMU graduation. His daughter was graduating the same year as the person that I was going to. So he supports HBCU.
Yes.
His daughter could have went anywhere. She went to FAMU. So it's the breakdown here is so kind of like disheartening to see. He said in his statement that, you know, he has tremendous respect for AKAs.
Yes.
However, there was a regional director who he's kind of saying, you know, is the fault because they booked him and then tried to give him a playlist. And he literally said, like, this is not y'all's wedding.
Well, I mean, that's so booking Trick Daddy and trying to
like
manage
curtail
what he say or like, you know, clean up what he say, and you can say this, but you can't say that. A lot of Trick Daddy music is not even about curse words. It's about, he might say something that don't have nothing to do with your curse words, but it's very derogatory. He might say something about the G-string or, you know, throw me your bra or like, you know, get butt naked. It's like, well, that's not derogatory. So it's like, these are his lyrics, and it's been his lyrics since the early 90s. So why would you book Trick Daddy and try to manage his language? Why would you book Chris Brown and tell him he can't dance?
Yeah.
It just don't make sense. That comes with the artist. And it's like
they have a set.
And they've been doing this for 20 years, 15 years. They go on tour and they are like that to their fans. Why would they hold back? This is why everybody was mad at Megan Thee Stallion when she twerked for Kamala Harris. I'm like, they probably briefed her on everything. That literally probably was a reflex of like, I'm performing, I'm on stage, and I got the mega knees, and she just dropped and just probably was like, I'm on national TV.
And then probably tried to like walk it back a little, but that happened with Megan Thee Stallion twice when they booked Megan Thee Stallion for the Essence Fest last year.
Yes,
and then there was some aunties that was there. There was some younger people who was with it, and then there was some aunties there who was like completely disgusted. So didn't you say that they also booked Uncle Luke?
Yes. So like the next day, I guess it was like a multi-day conference or whatever. The next day, Uncle Luke posted it. Now I don't know if Uncle Luke was booked on top of Trick Daddy, like Trick Daddy Day 1,
Uncle Luke Day 2,
or if Uncle Luke was like the
There's no way.
rebound.
There's no way they replaced Trick Daddy with Uncle.
But both of them are from Florida. If I'm
okay.
Both, and I believe the conference may have been in Florida. If I'm like, I don't know if you can look that up.
Yeah.
But because that would make sense if, you know, Trick Daddy's right down there. Like you said, you in FAMU, Trick Daddy's there. Like he's a Florida legend, right? So that actually would make sense. If they was on the West Coast booking Trick Daddy, that wouldn't really make sense.
Also,
right?
his name is Trick Daddy.
Use the context clues, y'all. Like let's. This is not complicated here. I don't think this is a complicated conversation. I love the AKAs, but like y'all can't behind closed doors book Trick Daddy, and then when everybody's there and everybody's recording, you try to act holier than thou. Like you try to act all uppity and sedity, like you're just beneath. This is beneath you to even listen to Trick Daddy. No, it's not. If you booked him to perform,
right. It's not saying, I'm not seeing where it was, but I think what we also got to think about is, didn't he say he did it on a discount because a friend of a friend?
Yes, and
so that's probably what it really was.
yeah, and that's the thing. This, you get hooked up through a friend, and this, that, and the third, and they probably were trying to save money. They probably had a allotted budget. This is a esteemed organization. They're not just doing things on the whim, right?
Right.
Multiple people had to sign off on Trick Daddy coming. And I don't really want to hear that. We told him not to cuss. We told him not to use this language. We told him not to do this. That's like telling a dog, hey,
Don't do that.
hey, listen, dog. I know you're a good dog, but we're going to have a bunch of treats over here. I need you to sit down and not eat these treats. No, you putting a little kid in front of some cake. The kid is going to run and try to get the cake and drink the juice and do all that. That's what your reflexes literally are going to do. You can have a plan until you get punched in the mouth, like Mike Tyson said. Trick Daddy probably had a plan to go up there and literally forgot.
You're funny. But then he had no remorse about either forgetting or not doing it. He was just like, do you think he deserves his full payment?
Because yeah. Y'all got to get Trick Daddy his full back end, because y'all kicked him off. Now you can try to say this contract and all that, but at the end of the day, you booked Trick Daddy to be a performer. Now, if they would have booked Trick Daddy to do a speaking engagement in a panel,
different,
in a sit down, and he got up there rapping his lyrics, saying all this,
like, that's not what we booked.
Okay, we didn't book you for that. But even then, if he say, when I was writing and I did this song, and then he said a derogatory term, you still can't really. He's Trick Daddy. Just don't book Trick Daddy.
I think they were booking people of a certain age. Here's the thing. It wasn't just like, it was a lot of AKA aunties at this conference, apparently. And I truly believe that they were getting people of a certain age to say, like, who, would these people, because it doesn't make sense for you to get artists, like a Chloe Bailey, or like people that they've never listened to before.
Right.
So I think they were trying to get people of a certain age, but I don't think it landed because their music. Here's the thing: even though the AKAs are mature now, they don't do Freaknik no more, and they, their dresses are all the way down to their ankles now. The music is kind of cemented in that time.
Yes.
That's why we like music, because it takes you back to that time. So also, you can't really book somebody who was big during that era of Freaknik, of, like, the 90s, just being young, wild. Yes, I said
Uncle Luke is the reason Freaknik turned into Freaknik.
And they booked Uncle Luke too.
So y'all made a mistake twice.
Yes, that's
because Uncle Luke is.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I want Trick Daddy to get his money, and I'm putting all the blame on the AKAs. Even if Trick Daddy broke the contract, it's Trick Daddy. You can't expect Trick Daddy to be this holier than thou artist when he's never been holier than thou his entire life. This is
They did pick a selected. It says, to my sisters who are to my sisters who are attending the 73rd South Atlantic Regional Conference, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Inc. South Atlantic region contracted with Trick Daddy, a rapper from Miami, to perform a selected list of songs after our step and stroll competition on Friday night. We met several times with him and his team to detail our requirements, including attire, language, and specific songs. Unfortunately, our requirements were ignored. So does that change anything? That they said that we tried to
no
beforehand?
I'm saying no because of who you specifically book. That's why my issue is booking Trick Daddy
in the first place.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to change somebody. I think that's the worst thing you can try to do. When people tell you who they are, believe them. So if y'all wanted it, it was so many other people they could have booked. I'm not really understanding what the issue was.
They could have booked like a Tevin Campbell. Can we talk?
Exactly. All these people they could have booked.
What if they couldn't afford it? It was giving a money issue.
Well, y'all gonna have to raise a few dollars.
Yeah,
then. Like,
they was gonna have to fundraise to get.
Fundraise then. Don't try to go to the bottom of the barrel and a lowball Trick Daddy, and then get mad. You got a lowball result. Shout out to AKAs. Don't cancel me.
Nah, they could have got Flow Rider.
Yes! What's wrong with them?
Yeah, Flow Rider's a good
Flow Rider is perfect. I was thinking about the perfect
artist. What about
artist.
Pitbull? Then he from Florida too?
Pitbull?
Is he?
I think so.
Yeah, and they do the pop music that's like in the middle. It's for everybody. It's like
they could have got anybody. Thank you guys for watching. In order to continue to support independent journalism, I need you to subscribe to our page below. And also, if you want the full podcast and more exclusive content, make sure you subscribe to the Patreon. Link is in the description.